take some information. I'm going to talk about star signs, as that's what I do because I'm an astrology consultant. But I'm also going to talk about other different things based around astrology, which some of you may not understand. Some of you may do understand. Let's see. So obviously, we have 12 signs. 12 signs, and we have Aries. Aries is a fire sign, and it's the leader of the fire signs. So when you think about an Aries, if you've got any Aries placements, and I'm going to go into placements and stuff, but if you're just an Aries, you are a fire sign and you are a leader. Simple. If you don't think you're a leader, talk to any Aries, be around any Aries, you're going to see leadership skills. And fire is the element. Elements are basically, we have different elements in this world. I'm sure most of you have gone to school. Hopefully you haven't. You don't need it. Not after 7 anyway. So hopefully, different elements. And fire element is action orientated. When you look at fire physically, you see something that can actually give energy or cause damage, and because Aries is the fire sign, Aries is also the ram. That's its astrological sign, its astrological symbol. The ram is is kind of like a sheep, but it's more of an aggressive sheep. It's the masculine sheep. It likes to headbutt because Aries rules the head. Aries rules there's a body part that each sign rules, and Aries rules the head. So ram, headbutts. Yeah, Aries are strong-minded. They think. They're intelligent. They understand things. They're leaders. They tend to like to lead, and it doesn't mean they have to all be leading 100 men or leading 10, be the leader in their, what they're doing at work or whatever. But you will see in some form of way that they do take on the leadership role in some form. And you can see it deeper when you go into someone's chart on a deeper level. Remember, the sun sign is just a 5%, less than 5% of who we really are. This is just when you see star signs, it's not complete. Yeah, it's just a segment of who you are. Now, being an Aries, because they're fire, because they're leader, because they're ram, they're headstrong. They're also a bit, and fire is a bit dangerous. So they kind of like the danger. Aries, they like the danger. They get excited by the danger. Fire is also it's light. Fire is light, so therefore they are a beacon of light in some ways. They like to inform. They like to help and show, and this is where they get their kindness from, because light is kindness. When you think about the day, when you think about light or the day or whatever, it helps you see things so you don't hurt yourself. So that's where their kindness is from, because every sign, everything in life, not just sign, anything in life has a. It gives light, it gives action, it gives fuel, it gives energy, so these people can motivate people. Yeah, the Aries can motivate you to do your best. Yeah, this is Aries the ram. Then we have Taurus, earth sign. Yeah, we have leaders. Aries. I like to call them fixed or executive. Yeah, let's say fixed, for example. But we'll get a deeper meaning into that. And Taurus is the bull. Yeah, the bull. Taurus, earth. So when you think about earth, what is it? Stable. The ground does not move. Yeah, the ground stays firm, stays strong. It's reliable. These guys are reliable. They will not let you down. The earth will not let you down. It's their inner core responsibility to not let you down. They are fixed, which means that once they make their mind up, they don't like to change their mind. They don't like to change. They don't like change. They like to kind of be comfortable, but they can handle being uncomfortable, but they like comfortability. They like to be solid. Yeah, fixed. They don't like to be moved, easily moved. You can't easily move these people. Only certain things, depending on the star sign, Taurus, money, ambition, success, can move them. Yeah, we're going deeper to why money, ambition, success can make these guys not be so fixed and maybe make them think, okay, that's a good point. The bull. When you see a bull, like a raging bull, yeah, you might be scared, you might be, you know, intimidated, but at the same time, it's assessing everything. A bull is assessing everything. Taurus assesses everything. Trust me. They are seeing and assessing everything. They are protective. They are strong, very strong characters. These people have these Tauruses have strong characters. They do not bend easy. And obviously, if they lose their temper, they don't often lose their temper because they're actually kind of gentle and kind. But you do something that maybe gets in their way, maybe intimidates them, or gets in their personal you know area or their comfort zone, which a bull goes mad when you start to get close to it or go in its circumference. They will flip. They will flip. So Earth is fixed, is stable, strong. They're fixed sign. They don't like to change their mind. It's also that's what reason why I said executive earlier, because executive, they tend to like to they tend to like to take instructions and then execute the plan. They are the people. Fixed signs are the people that get the job done. So when you see a fixed sign, they get the job done. Taurus gets the job done. There are four fixed signs. One of them is Taurus, gets the job done. Gemini, air sign. Mutable. Twins. My writing is rubbish, so don't watch that. But they're twins. And yeah, air sign. Now, what does air do? Think about it. Air is just free. Air goes wherever it wants to go. Air doesn't like to keep still too much. I don't know if air can keep still. I don't know I'm not a scientist, even though I don't think most scientists don't really know what they're talking about. But air that is surrounding me now, surrounding you right now, surrounding everyone, what we breathe in as well, is constantly moving. It's constantly adapting. It goes around me, adapts its form. It's mutable, you see, because it's adaptable. It can change. Gemini are very adaptable, mutable people. They can handle different scenarios, different people, different energies, different environments. They like to change. They like the change of different people. Yeah, the Gemini, air goes everywhere. Sometimes people can describe Geminis as just being everywhere. Mutable. It's like adaptable. It's like they can change in any way. They can be very, they're mutable. I could also put service under this mutable. I could change the word for service because they are very much service orientated, and some people may not see it in that way. Like some people may feel like service is like I'm gonna serve you food all day, or I'm gonna clean your house for you, or it's not in that type of way. It's like Gemini is an air sign, and air is also carries things. Air is also information. So Gemini, like I'm a Gemini. Gemini like to serve information. They like to give information to the people and help the people with the information. That's Gemini's real thing. Or if you see a lot of people, a lot of people that go against the establishment, a lot of people who are hated, like the two most controversial presidents, in my opinion, are Gemini's in America. Boris Johnson is a Gemini from UK, but uh, Donald Trump and JFK, controversial because why? They wouldn't They talk their mind, they speak their mind, and they can't be controlled. Air can't be controlled. You can't really contain air. Twins. The reason why their symbol is of the twins, because Gemini loves to connect with people, loves to talk to people, and in some ways, they're always looking for their twin. They're always looking for that person that they can meet, and they're like, oh yeah, you're like me. They're always looking for that, even if they don't know it. They're always looking for that one person who they can say that is my guy, or my girl, or my missus, or my husband, whatever. So the twins, and also people might say that Geminis have multiple personalities, and I wouldn't call it multiple personalities. I would say that it's more so that they can get on with many different types of people in different ways, and they're so complex that it may seem like they are very different. But as I said, this is only 5% of a person's makeup, less than five, of a person's makeup. Oh. So mutable, changeable, adaptable to many different scenarios, service orientated, air sign, goes wherever it wants to go, needs freedom, can't be contained, needs to move. Twins. It's all about that communication, really, as well. They need someone to always communicate with. So it's like a human element. We have two human elements in astrology. One is twins, and the other is Virgo. We'll get to that. Who is the Virgin? So yeah, you have the twins, and why are they both human? Because they're ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is communication. And what do humans do better than anything else in this planet? Communicate. That's why. Cancer. Water. Again, leader. Right into rubbish. Leader and crab. Now, Cancer, water sign. Why are they water sign? Emotional. They have emotional intelligence, emotional depth, emotional understanding. They are very much. They can care. They can take care of people. Without water, water is vital for care. Wet wipes, water cleans. It's all about care. Water is. You know. Um, Water is also vast and deep, so you can't really completely understand. You will never completely understand the Cancer. You will never completely understand. They always have deep, dark, like the ocean, which is deep and dark. They're always going to have some deep, dark things that they hold to themselves, and they won't reveal everything to you. And this is water, but it's also water is healing, and they have abilities to heal. Leader sign. So as Aries was the leader of the fire signs, Cancer is the leader of the water signs. Now, water signs, leader being the leader of the water signs, they have, like I said, it's the emotional intelligence that separates them. Not just emotional intelligence, how they communicate and how they understand, how they listen, how they learn, their ability to do things. Because they have Cancer have an ability to do a lot of different things. And Cancer is ruled by the moon as well, which is again our subconscious mind, which is again some sort of mental intellect. So it's like they have a lot of strings to their bows. Cancer, emotional, mental intelligence is high. But they're leader signs and they get things done. Again, they're not afraid to speak their mind, which is a leader sign, because if they're upset, if they feel something is wrong, if they feel they need to protect, because Cancers are very protective, and we get about that with the crab, with the shell protection. Shell protects the inner soft center of the crab. That's why they're very protective. Cancers, they're 100% protective. So they will step up as leaders to protect what they believe is right, or somebody, or loved ones, more so than any other thing. Um, and like all leader signs, they can start things and do things and get things done and initiate things. All leader signs can do that very well. It's just what is the specific thing that they can do. And like I said, with the crab is a shell. Now, Cancers, the reason why they're crabs is because they all do have a soft side to them. but most of them never show that to you, and they hide it in different ways. Some hide it with comedy, some hide it with being stern, some hide it with like not being that open. Some they all have different ways of hiding their soft center. See, because it's the crab, they all have the shell up. Yeah, they have the shell up, but they have a soft center because that soft center is sensitive, and they are the most sensitive, but they show it the least. That's the thing. They'll show it the least, and they don't want anyone to see that unless they bring you in. And it's to bring for them for Cancer to bring you into their soft center um, is a lot for them. So when you do something bad to them, if they brought you in, very hard for them to forgive you, and they probably will get you back in some way. Not all the time, but sometimes. So yeah, you have to understand that this is a crab, and crabs are also pretty strong. So cancers are strong people. They are strong people. Um, yeah. So that's the first four I'm going to get into at this moment. I'm going to touch on more on the other 8